when I worked with Max, I just, you opened my eyes up to a completely different way of thinking, a different way of living, understanding who I am as a person and what I need as a person to be the most successful version of myself.
So how did you feel before we even started working?
I just felt like I'd hit kind of a slump, like I was in a kind of routine, but not a positive one. It was just like I couldn't reach my goals. I felt like a bit angry and stressed out all the time, and I was taking it out on all the wrong people. So yeah, it was like I was in not a dark place, but I was in a very frustrated place in my life.
Because I don't want you to go into too much detail of the stuff we worked through. This is not the place to do it. But there's a lot of stuff that we worked through that, in my opinion, if I'm being completely honest, no one should experience. But the fact that you're here today, like, honestly, it's just incredible how far you've come. So what was your thoughts on hypnosis before working with me?
I just thought it was a bit kind of hippie, something that was a bit...
I'm a bit hippie.
But I say that in like a negative term. I do, peace and love are what it's all about. But a bit woo-woo in a sense, and that it was a bit kind of not real, not realistic, and not something you can implement into your everyday life. I just felt, and also you see a lot of stuff on like through the media. I remember like specific sketches from The Simpsons where you see like people getting their minds taken over and they can do stupid things. But afterwards I've had a complete 360 on the way I look at, hypnotherapy and hypnosis. And it's really opened my eyes to a whole new world of like venturing into your true self.
Definitely. And now you've now got, like we were just speaking on this session that we just done, you've now got the tools to use self-hypnosis every day for the rest of your life, and you've got that for life. It's something that you've now got. It's a gift that I'm grateful to be able to give to people, and you can use it to just improve your life every day.
Definitely.
Amazing stuff. So how is your life now that we've released all of those past traumatic experiences, and how do you now approach life looking forward?
So with Max, I worked on like my own like mantra, so that my mantra is calm, confident, and in control. And every day I try to realign to my mantra by doing a number of different exercises that Max makes very easy and accessible. And it seemed like every time I come up with a problem, he just had kind of the perfect solution for that. So it was very much about, gaining my mantra, making that embedded into who I am and into my life. So Max, the work I did, I didn't think I'd be able to make this much progress in 6 weeks in terms of controlling my situations, remaining calm. I used to have really bad road rage, and I was singing in the car.
Can we just tell everyone, so I wrote this down just as in the session. So basically I said to Caitlin, you used to worry about what people thought about you, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot.
And I encouraged her to go stop at traffic lights and turn the music up full blast and just start singing. And what was your experience doing that? Because there was something negative going on, wasn't there? You were going through some legal issues, and you just turned it up and said, fuck it, I'm gonna be happy. And you allowed yourself to do it. What did that give you? I
don't know if anyone's from like Manchester or been around the Manchester area. Anyway, any city is pretty much gridlocked, isn't it? And there was a lot of tension in the air, a lot of beeping horns, swearing, frustration. And I said, this is the perfect time to whack up this music right now. And I whacked up the music, and there was a bunch of school kids walking by who found it hilarious, but were really into it. And I'd like started singing back, and then there was this very aggressive looking man to the side of me, and then he started speaking to me, and it was like a really wonderful experience, and something definitely that I'm going to implement, just because it brings a bit of joy to my life. But actually people were saying, like through the window, I could hear people shouting, it was bringing joy to them as well. So it's something that I'm definitely going to keep on doing. As silly as it sounds, it really does work to bring you back to the core values of life, which is happiness, really, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm just so amazed to hear how incredible you are, and what you've done so far. So what would you say to anyone who is putting off fixing their problem and they're a bit like, oh, I don't know whether I should do it? Like, what would you say to them?
I just think, like, in the long term, you're just inevitably going to spend more money trying to find more solutions, trying to, watch YouTube videos. Whereas if you do like a packaged plan, like I did with Max, it's very personalized to what you want and you need. When you're watching, content on social media or on YouTube, wherever, it can be very tailored to a certain audience that may not kind of fit your situation. As I said, there was a lot of hectic stuff going on. I had like childhood stuff that I wanted to deal with, but also stuff in my everyday life. And the way I communicated that to Max was really put into a helpful bundle that was personalized to me. So if you're not going to, you know, cut the check now, or you're not going to speak to someone now about your problems, they can manifest into something that really, it's almost like an apple, right? You can start really rotting at the core, and you can really start to lose your vision and your why, and, you know, your belief system of what you truly want from life. And if you nip it in the bud right now, and you set up these processes and these systems to have something to fall back on when you're having a bit of a shitty day, then you're going to end up, you know, where you want to be a lot faster, in my opinion.
100%. And you're using analogies in life, and you're just making shifts. And you can tell you've worked with me, because I just talk about analogies all the time.
I just use analogies for everything now. It's so much easier to communicate how you're feeling through analogies as well, isn't it?
100%. That's why I love them. That's why I love them.
Yeah.
So amazing stuff, Caitlin. I'm so grateful that you've made these shifts, and I just look forward to seeing your success. And anyone that needs marketing services, go and see Caitlin. She's incredible.
Yeah, a little nice plug-in at the end for me as well.
I've got to do it. Got to help out everyone. But thanks very much, Caitlin. I appreciate it.